Hi guys, it's TychoCelchuuu, and this is my first Red Orchestra 2 video. And first of all, right off the bat, I apologize for it being so ugly. I guess I will talk about that as we go forward. This is not just a Red Orchestra 2 video, this is the whole state of the TychoCelchuuu channel on YouTube video. But, so really, first I have to say that Red Orchestra 2 is awesome, and if you like realistic first-person shooters, World War II first-person shooters, even just normal first-person shooters, I can definitely recommend you buy it, or at least wait for a sale, and buy it when it's on sale. But I will have a proper Red Orchestra 2 sort of critique video coming up at some point. I want to really talk about what's wrong with the game, because basically, aside from what's wrong, they get everything right. If you played the original Red Orchestra, you probably knew that they did a whole lot of stuff really well, and Red Orchestra 2 does a lot of that stuff really well too. You see me right now firing at this guy. It might have been tough to even see him, although now I'm super glitchy and he's super glitchy and this is stupid. So a lot of bugs in the game, a lot of problems in the game. But what Red Orchestra 2 really nails is the feeling of infantry combat. They do a really good job with a lot of small things. Like the cover system is really good. At first I did not like it at all. It felt glitchy and unintuitive and stuff, but now I really like the cover system. Just the guns feel fantastic. The mantling system works great. Going prone, crouching, all that stuff works great. And just firing at people, aiming down iron sights works really well. You know, 1 or 2 bullets to kill people, stuff like this. So I'm super happy with the infantry combat in the game. Haven't done a lot of the tank combat, haven't really played on the tank maps, but it's very visceral. Maybe I'll do a video showcasing that at some point. But like I said, I would talk about why this game is so ugly. It's a combination of 2 things. First, Red Orchestra 2 is made by like 20 people in Georgia or something. Not Georgia the country, which might make sense because that's a former place in the Soviet Union, so that's why they're making a game about Soviet Union. No, it's people in like Georgia, the state in the United States. So forget about Georgia. I never said Georgia. It's like 20 people, right? It's an indie game developers, AAA studios. Maybe it's more than 20, maybe it's 100, whatever. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of, well, money, I guess is really what it is. They don't have a lot of people because they don't have money to pay for the people, and so it's not super well optimized. This is my 8800 GTX running the game at 1920 by 1080, but I have to turn the graphics down really low if I want to record it in fraps, so that you people can see. And even if I'm not recording in fraps, if I want a good frame rate, I have to turn some of the graphics options down, which is it makes the game look not very good, as you see right now. Some of the stuff doesn't look bad, but a lot of it does look really bad. So the good news is that I think I'm probably going to eventually buy a new 3D card. Some of you people might have noticed ads on my YouTube videos. That's not just because I hate everybody and that I want you to stare at ads all day long and, you know, screw you guys. That's not why I'm doing it. Well, that's one of the main reasons I'm doing it. I hate everybody. But no, one of the other reasons is, well, okay, to be perfectly honest, the only reason I'm doing it is because I can, right? YouTube emails you sometimes they're like, hey, you can sell ads on your videos now, and nobody knows how they determine who does it. But I can sell ads on my videos, that's the important thing, and so I'm earning money. Not earning a lot of money, because I don't make a lot of videos, and I make them for weird games like Assault Squad and Red Orchestra that nobody cares about, instead of like StarCraft 2 and Battlefield 3 or something. But still earning money, and so the plan is to invest that tiny bit of money back into the channel, back into you guys, the fans that are earning me the money. So spend it on, you know, a new 3D card, on a faster hard drive, stuff. Maybe a new recording program. Fraps is nice, but I hear DxTory is better. You know, spend it on stuff so to reward you guys for being fans, because mostly I make these videos for myself. I just enjoy, you know, recording Assault Squad and commentating on Assault Squad, and I enjoy telling people about Red Orchestra and all these games that you might not have heard of. But you know, it's also important to keep in mind that I am making them for you. And so if I ever earn any real amount of money, that's just going to go all back into my computer so that I can record videos that look much nicer than this. So Red Orchestra doesn't look shitty. I'll also be able to record stuff like Battlefield 3 if I get a new video card, and most importantly, it'll make it much easier for me to record. Right now when I turn on fraps, everything gets laggy. Even in Assault Squad I have to turn the graphics down, and so it's just kind of a pain to record videos, and I don't make as many as I might. So the idea is, you know, get a new graphics card, get a better computer, and I'll be able to deliver more content, although I still will be limited by my time because I'm a graduate student and I have to spend 99% of my time doing graduate student things. But yeah, I think right now, as of, this is November 4th when I'm recording this, I've earned like $20 from ads, although they only started like part of the way through October, I think. So please do not click on the ads just to earn me money. Like, that's against the AdSense terms of service or whatever, and Google can tell if you don't care about the ad that you click on. So only click on the ad if it's like stuff. I think Google ads are really funny. Like the things you get on YouTube or when you search on Google, they're not like, because they know what your browser history is, unless you've like gone specifically decided to like, oh, that was a fun firefight, I totally got myself shot because I suck. They like know what your browser history is, and they're like really specific ads, and it's almost kind of creepy, but I enjoy it. Like, I'm like, what is Google trying to sell me? Because let's see what Google knows about me. So I think it's kind of funny, so I enjoy the ads. But please don't just click on them for shits and giggles. Only click on them if you're legitimately clicking on the ad. But yeah, if that ever earns me any money, it's gonna buy a graphics card, more better videos. A lot of the time you'll see me getting shot out of nowhere, so that happens a lot in Red Orchestra 2 before you get good at it, before you learn the maps. This doesn't happen to me a lot in the first Red Orchestra. I sort of know what I'm doing, but in this one, especially right now before I'm good at the game, it's just getting shot from out of nowhere. That's what makes it frustrating for a lot of people. So maybe eventually once I get good at the game I can make a tip video how not to get shot from nowhere, but I think the best way to not get shot from the middle of nowhere when you're playing Red Orchestra 2 is, number one, you can play super cautiously, right? I'm hiding behind this car, and look, there's a guy. Did you see him? You gotta get used to spotting people. That thing he just killed me with his bullshit gun. We'll talk about that later. But number one is really stick to cover and just be cautious. That's kind of obvious. I probably didn't even need to tell you that. Really, it's about learning the maps, right? If you know where your enemy is usually going to be, and the kinds of places you're usually expecting them to shoot at you from, you'll be able to keep cover between you and the enemy. You'll be able to sprint when you need to sprint and sort of stay out of sight, because if you didn't realize someone had a bead on you, then they're going to line it up and nail you every time, right? And it's also really important to get some fire on the enemy. Shoot at them while they're shooting at you, and it's going to be much harder for them to take you out. Not only does the suppression system sort of blur their vision and make it hard for them to aim, it's just in general they're going to be more cautious if they know you're firing back at them. So it's a matter of learning the maps and knowing how to fire at the enemies while they're firing at you, and just turn it into a firefight rather than getting pinged from out of nowhere when you didn't realize there were people there. So really it's about experience and about not getting frustrated. And the way I see it, you know, you can respawn in Red Orchestra 2. You can't respawn in real life, and plenty of people in real life just get shot from out of nowhere. Have no idea. So frankly, I'd much rather get killed in Red Orchestra like that than in real life. So get used to the maps and get used to where the enemy's going to be coming from. And once you're expecting the enemy to come from there, at the very least you won't be getting shot out of nowhere from someone you didn't see. You'll be getting shot from someone you definitely saw, and you're like, "Grr, you shot me." And at least that's better, right? You know, at that point you can start worrying about, well, how do I shoot this guy back? And so that's, I think the first step is learning the maps and knowing when am I going to get shot, from where am I going to get shot. And once you got that, that's step 2. So yeah, my game is ugly. Hopefully my game won't be ugly in the future if I buy a graphics card. Still gonna make Assault Squad videos for you guys. Love that game. Probably gonna make some Battlefield 3 videos if I'm able to record videos for that too, because that's a really good game too. Not exactly Red Orchestra 2 quality, I would say. Maybe not even Battlefield 2 quality, but it's still a very, very good game. And but right now I'm running it. I can run it at 1920 by 1080, but everything is turned down to low, and I get about 25 frames per second. So if I try and fraps that, it's not going to happen, right? So sorry, no Battlefield 3 videos for a while. But yeah, it's a fun game. Maybe make some Dota videos. I'm not in the Dota beta, or Tribes. What's it called? The new Tribes game coming out that's going into open beta soon, I think, or at least closed beta, and I love Tribes. Oh man, you guys wait till I make some Tribes videos. You guys will be like, Tribes! But this is Red Orchestra 2, and I really love Red Orchestra 2. There's so many good games to play, which is a great time to be in graduate school, right, and not having any time to play games. But yes, I cannot recommend Red Orchestra 2 enough. They did a lot of things wrong, but frankly they did most of the things right. And Tripwire Interactive has a really good track record of supporting their games, right? They're the guys who made the original Red Orchestra. They kind of made Killing Floor. They hired all the people who made Killing Floor and published Killing Floor. So technically they are the people who made Killing Floor. What else does Tripwire make? I don't know. Pretty much it's Red Orchestra and Red Orchestra 2, Killing Floor. And they are great about supporting their games. And I also want to note that I think this is not playing on a hardcore realism server. There are different realism settings in Red Orchestra. No, I think it is a hardcore realism server.